Here at Tufts Medical Center, we spoke with an infectious disease specialist today, specifically about the coronavirus. And in Wellesley, there are concerned parents who don't know when school will reopen for their kids. Governor Baker spoke today on homelessness, education, and unemployment. But it was his passion for requesting personal protective equipment for those on the front lines that stood out. So much of what the coronavirus has done is caused us to be resourceful and to try to maintain some sort of normalcy. Churches around the area have had to do the same. As you heard from Dr. Vasquez, the treatments for the coronavirus and the flu are very similar. One of the biggest problems medical officials are facing is simply not having enough testing. One thing to consider is if the 200+ students here at this school have to relocate, other schools in Weymouth will have to take them in, and those class sizes are going to get larger in a school year where social distancing is the priority. It should be noted that there has not been a case of COVID-19 reported among the homeless to date. Reporting in Boston, I'm Dan Reidy.
We are asking residents to stay at home 24/7, at least for the next few weeks during the peak of this virus.
Chelsea City Manager Tom Ambrosino is pleading with residents to stay home in the city where the number of coronavirus cases are coming to a head.
Rate of infection per 10,000 residents is, as far as we can tell, the highest in the Commonwealth.
The speed of the outbreak here is attributable to a number of factors, the biggest being housing.
You have over 40,000 residents living in 1.8 square mile, and only 1/3 of the city is zoned for residential. So it's physically impossible to socially distance and socially isolate.
Environmental justice organizer Maria Belen Power and State Rep Joe Kennedy discussed Thursday night on Facebook why local transportation to work is another leading factor in spreading the virus.
In a community like Chelsea, that 111 bus was packed because everybody in that community essentially needed to go to work to make rent or was working in a job that was deemed essential.
Congested transportation, overcrowded housing, and you can add pre-existing conditions to the list.
Conditions that make the coronavirus worse are hypertension, diabetes, respiratory illnesses, and obesity. Those are conditions that are prevalent in Chelsea.
And local leaders will tell you, in addition to the people of Chelsea's efforts, they need state and federal funding to help flatten the curve. Reporting in Chelsea, I'm Dan Reidy.